Welcome to the first moment. Y'all know I always got to get myself situated once I can actually see what's going on. Welcome to the first moment of 2023, Western calendar. Welcome to the first moment. I'm so excited to share this moment with you. I've been so eager to come back live and engage with the masses because we had a private in-person prayer and purge last week. So we weren't here virtually, and we did miss that virtual engagement. However, our prayer and purge was so powerful and impactful. It really influenced much of how I want to move with our moments moving forward. It was beyond what I could have imagined it to really be. I had great expectations, I had great preparations. I prayed over and about leading up to the moment, fasted for the in-person prayer and purge, just really did everything that I was spiritually capable of to make sure that we were in an unblocked, open flow, engaging space with all the miraculous energies that surround us and that are within us. And when I tell you, it was all so incredible. So I want to say thank you to those that registered, those that participated, those that meant to be there and had circumstances where they couldn't. You were prayed for. You are loved. And trust me, the magic that took place in the space, we definitely vibrated out to many people. I want to give a great, warm, and incredible shout out to Sister Charmonique, Brother Amaru, Brother DC. These are the first three registers of the Pray and Purge, and they all won a prize for being the first three registers. They all chose a free Hecka in Hand session. So even though I'm at the time not professionally doing the Hecka in Hand sessions, I am doing healing sessions, but I'm not doing the Hecka in Hand sessions so much, which is still a healing session, but it includes the restorative cleansing massage. They won that. They won that to come for me to come out mobily into their place and get hook them up with a whole session. So thank you so much. I am excited to exchange with you. And even now, our experience will be so much more impactful because of what we were able to share and cleanse and gain. So big shout out to all of them. Me and my team are already preparing for the Prayer and Purge of 2024 because this was monumental for me. I felt like, oh my gosh, the work, the work. That's my goal. Like when I wake up in the morning, when I am moving throughout my day, when I'm exposed to reality, when I'm seeing what's going on in life and existence, I am always just like, how can I do more work? How can I do more work that from my purpose, from my core? How can we do more work? How can we make this an existence, a valuable, worthwhile, rewarding existence called life? And when I say we were able to do that, and really not even so much just me as a facilitator of the Pray and Purge, but I was very much impacted by the beauty and the power and the extreme greatness of those individuals involved that were open, that were vulnerable, that prayed on and with and for one another. I love y'all. I am so in love with those individuals who came really and said, we're going to put this on the table at all on the table, sparing no holds bars, really being about that healing. So I'm saying I love you. I'm grateful for you. It was magical. It was successful. It was incredible because of you. So thank you, and thank you all for your prayer and your prayers. I said prayer and prayer. Thank you all for your prayers and support towards this series, towards the movement on a regular basis. Love you, need you, thank you. So, where are we going now? We just finished up a 32-week series, which made our prayer and purge so much more incredible because it came right on the tail end of a complete session, right? A complete series of our moments. And when I say I know people have been doing their work, people have been doing their work. There's so many times when I am doing this, all I can see is myself. I can see chats when people pop up and say a chat and speak. But for the most part, you don't know who you're speaking to, who you're working with, and all of the thoughts and the intentions. You can only assume that individuals are showing up because of where they are in their lives and what the desires are within them at the time. But when I say at this prayer and purge, I saw that people are doing their work. Oh my goodness, people are working, people are healing, people are growing, people are trying, and I am so grateful to you all. Now, we'll get back into that. So I just want to say that people are doing their work. So this is the work that we did, and I think this is what made this contributed so beautifully towards our prayer and purge. Our 32. So this is where we're coming from. If you're brand new to our channel, bear with me. I'm just doing a quick recap as we move forward into what we'll be focusing on in this month of January. For those that will be seeing this in real time, this is January 2023. But we came out of a 32-week series. If you were there with us, then you'll be on the journey. You'll be like, I remember that. I remember that. But we did magical moments, bear with me, magical moments, meaningful moments, planned moments, candid moments, life-changing moments, happy moments, unforgettable moments, the moments after, mental moments, new moments, the next moments, the present moment, the past moment, missed moments, divine moments, last moments, which was also captioned with moments in reflection, tough moments, that one moment, marriage moments. Please go back and watch that video. Mountain moments, mission moments. That was a part. Intimate moments, my moments, spiritual moments, mastering moments, physical moments, devastating moments, healing moments, better moments, restorative moments, and then we closed out with victorious moments. Guys, the work was real. Before that Matter of Moment series, which was a 32-week series, we were in a 25-week series of affirmations. We are gradually moving ourselves towards a declaration series that is going to be powerful, that is going to be elevating, that is going to be healing, liberating, all that we need right now, right? So I just want to say congratulations again to those, because when we did the in-person prayer and purge, I was able to really see, not just imagine, not just read some DMs or comments and thoughts, which are awesome too, but I was able to really see the individuals that have been dedicated to their moments and the transformation it's taken on their lives and their beingness. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm going to recap what we've been through, because I was able to see in real time what we've been through together. Our session, our week after week of coming together, of dialoguing, or journaling, if you will, of our journey. You know, us being able to have this such a sacred space has been us being able to journal our journey. And I saw it in person at our prayer and purge. I was able to see, like, oh my gosh, we're working. So I am even more inspired and rejuvenated. You guys cannot believe how, well, I'm pretty sure you can. Life can get so distracting, so tough, so frustrating. I can't tell you the amount of times I wanted to give up, even preparing for the prayer and purge. So many difficulties, so much exhaustion, just being like, I don't want to do this. But my thing, I saw this, and I know that Elder Terry, from Elder Terry definitely always is watching. I'm trying to think of the other name you go by, Elder Terry, but he's a client that came through at work and became a fan of the show, and also does work. He also has his own live stream on YouTube. And so we definitely have been just supporting one another, and we're working to do a collaboration. But I know he watches his moments all the time. So I wanted to say I did get some great inspiration from your Facebook post this morning. He did a post that said, there is somewhere, there is someone somewhere out there in desperate need of the gift that the Creator have put inside of you today. And I'm paraphrasing, but that's somewhere. And I'm saying, when I say that, preparing for this prayer and purge and getting to that space was all that was driving me. So for those that showed up, I did express that. I was very vulnerable, very honest, very open. It was a lot. Good morning, my love. I'm so happy to see you today. But I was able to express that there were times when I did not think it was going to go down, or that, you're just like, I'm giving so much, I'm doing so much, I'm trying so hard, I'm making so much happen with so little sometimes, so little energy, so little focus, so little patience, so little whatever, and it's like, how am I going to keep going on like this? But just like I read on Elder Terry's post this morning, there's someone out there somewhere that needs the greatness that was invested in you by the Creator. So if you don't have the strength to do it for yourself, which should be numero uno, definitely have the strength to do it for your purpose and your power and the praise of life, right? That's what I got from that. And I was shown that. I was so reinforced with that at that prayer and purge. It was like, this is what I do it for. What's that rap song? This is what I do it for. This is why I do it. I do it so that people literally, everyone doesn't have all the resources for the help that they. Okay. I'm hope that I'm back on again. I don't know what's going on. No, it's not just your phone. Thank you so much for communicating with me now. This has helped me so much. It's not just your phone. I definitely just had to push a button on live that said try reconnecting. I don't know what. I do know what, but I don't know what. Mercury is in retrograde, and there's a lot of shenanigans, but it's not going to stop our moment. I was just giving some prayer and some recall on the moments that we were able to work through in our past. So with all of the Matter and Moment series that we were able to accomplish and graduate from and grow from, and I was able to see the growth in real time. I was able to see the work, the engagement, the progress in real time. I am like even more ready. Ashe. I am even more ready for 2023. I am even more ready, guys. I'm so ready to boost a Moment of Harmony to another level, to continue to do the work that we've been doing, to continue to connect with great and genuine. When I tell you, this platform has connected me to the deepest and purest of souls that I would never meet, run into, or see. It's like, I am just so grateful. And sometimes it's hard to see that when you're doing the work and you're on the other side of the screen. It's hard to see what's actually happening on the other end of individuals. But definitely the prayer and purge was enlightening for me. It was encouraging for me. It was invigorating for me. It was letting me know, like, no, our moments matter. Don't give up on these moments. Don't let loose on these moments. Go in on these moments. The moments are covered. We're covered, guys. We're covered. So I felt that way, and I want you to feel that way about your personal moments, your dreams, your ambitions, what you're trying for, what you're going for. Many of us are chasing dreams while living in a nightmare, right? Many of us are going for a goal and grappling for some type of peace and stability and normalcy. Many of us have been thinking that we're going to wait until life delivers us before we become a deliverance to others. That's not where it's at. Get your moments. They're working. It's coming together. That's what the prayer and purge showed me. That's what it proved to me. And I'm saying, I love you all. Thank you. On top of the great work that you're doing for yourself. So we did 32 weeks, right? Because I'll be on that prayer and purge for the whole hour. I don't want to do that. It did just bless me. It blessed me. But we did 32 weeks of A Matter of Moments. We are moving into a declaration series in February. I'm saving the declaration. Thank you, my love. I'm saving the declaration series for February because it is my birth month. It is it is the month of Black History, which I love. It is the month of Akoma Day, which is all an alternative to Valentine's Day, which I actually love. So I'm saying, you know what? I'm going to start my new series. Also, astrologically, February is going to be a pop month for the Aquas. So our declaration series is coming. Okay, I turned 37, which is a magical number. I'll turn 37 in February, and that is when we're going to pop off this next series. Well, what are we doing in the meantime? We have 3 weeks until February. Can y'all believe it? Already, we only have 3 weeks until we get into a new series. In the meantime, we're taking what I call a praise break. We are in a praise break. The next 3 weeks, these weeks coming in January, the next 3 Saturdays counting today in January, a Moment of Harmony will be in a praise break as we prepare our minds, our souls, and our spirits for our next series. Because y'all are really graduating. Y'all are like really doing, I'm just so proud of you guys. Okay. In the praise break, this praise break session is entitled Touch and Agree on 2023. It is entitled that because that was our slogan for the Pray and Purge in 2023. And when I say that Pray and Purge has changed it was powerful. It has changed my life. It's changed my perspective. Y'all, we need each other. We are in need. When I tell you that I pray and I meditate and I work out and I do my yoga and I do my affirmations, like I'm doing the Zen stuff. I meet up with my girls. We make sure that we take care of each other. I'm doing this stuff on a regular basis just to keep my head above water, okay? Just to keep it together. But then when we all get together for prayer, I mean, people that you don't spend a lot of time with, people that you aren't always engaging with, when you create a spiritual institution out of your environment of now, how incredible, right? How incredible. It changed me. So it inspired this, it inspired this praise break. We got a praise break. Next 3, again, counting today, next 3 Saturdays in January, we're in a praise break entitled Touch and Agree on 2023. And that's what we're doing today. So the first Saturday is in alignment for those that do follow me on Facebook. I do have some people that I do know get the reminders of the show and or the stream. For those that do follow me on Facebook, I did post about declaring yourself compatible, right? I said, we want to declare ourselves compatible with love, life, and the universe. And that's what today is all about. So we're touching and agreeing, and during this praise break, we're touching and agreeing on compatibility with the things that we need in our life. We're going to touch and agree next week on, where's next week? Next week, we're touching and agree on being solid in sand. How are we going to be solid in quicksand? We're touching and agree on 2023, the things that are not going to shake us or move us unless we want to be moved, unless we're wanting to grow. So compatible with love, life, and the universe, that's today. Being solid in quicksand, because that's what's happening all around of us. We're dealing with that next Saturday. And then we're going to close out the last Saturday in January with more than a miracle. We're agreeing on more than miracles this year. We're touching and agreeing, y'all. We're having a praise break, y'all. And then in February, we're getting it back on and popping with a declaration series. I hope y'all are ready for this journey. I am so excited about, as y'all can tell. It's early in the morning. I got little to no sleep last night. I have a little one that is possibly going to have to go to the emergency room today. And I'm still stoked, because that's how exciting I am, or how excited I was about being prayed over by individuals that heard my story, heard my truth, and loved me through it. That's what we did at the Pray and Purge, praying over individuals that I heard their open wounds pour out, help them to rejuvenate, and then be able to lay hands on them. It's changing us. It has changed us. And again, thank you to all those that came and did that powerful work. So let's get into this moment. All right. Let's get into this moment. I don't want it to be a very long one, but it is a praise break. So you know how unpredictable they can be. We are talking about being in Ashe. We're talking about being compatible with love, life, and the universe. That's our first touch and agree of the praise break. We are touching and agreeing on that we are compatible. We're changing the mindset that we don't deserve things. We're changing the mindset that things aren't possible for us. We're changing the mindset that any past or present situation dictates what we have or can have or will have. We are removing the blockage from us in the universe that then deems us incompatible. My exact Moment of Harmony quote was, chemistry is contagious. Declare yourself compatible with life, love, and the universe, and watch the magic that you draw right into your day, or the beauty. I think I said the beauty. But that's what we are today. We are touching and agreeing in our praise break, touch and agree 2023. That's what we're doing for January. In our praise break, we are touching and agreeing on the fact that we are compatible with love, life, and the universe. We are in broken shambles as it pertains to relationships, romantic, family, communal, what is it called? Economical relationships, work relationships, networking. We're in shambles in those relationships because we aren't believing in the love at the base of all the relationships. Some of us are believing in the money at the base, obligation at the base, responsibility at the base, resentment is at the base of some relationships, trauma bonds are at the base. We're not believing in the love that's at the base of it all. And so we're thinking that we're not compatible with love. We're putting that energy out there in our actions, in our thoughts, in our beliefs, in our behaviors. We're saying that we're letting the universe know, like, we don't believe that we're compatible with love. And we want to change that, right? We're not compatible with loving. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We're not compatible with being in love with everyone. We're not compatible with every single person, but we must never, and I'm definitely reflecting, Miss Beautiful Lady, we are not compatible with every circumstance of love, but we cannot mistake that with not being compatible for love. And sometimes we change our attitude. We're going through a divorce. We're going through a breakup. We're going through frustrations and friendships and sisterhoods or brotherhoods. We're going through disagreements and conflict with siblings or parents. And we deem ourselves, I don't get along with people. I'm not a relationship person. I am not supposed to be, working for people. I'm nothing. Look, I ain't mad at you for that one. But it's the tone, right? It's not what you think about it. It's the tone that you're setting over your life that you're declaring. Oh, we getting ready for a declaration series. I'm so excited. It's the tone that you're declaring of incompatibility with love that is bringing you more situations that are incompatible with you. It's bringing you more working relationships that don't work. It's bringing you more romantic or situationships that don't work. It's bringing you more family relationships that aren't healing, that aren't gelling, that aren't being cohesive because you are not declaring, we touching and agreeing right now in 2023, that you are compatible with love. I'm not compatible with toxicity. I'm not compatible with abuse or usury. Those things don't mesh well with me. But I don't ever want to mistake and send out to the universe that I'm incompatible with love by using the language or the behavior like, I'd rather be alone. I don't want to connect with people. I don't believe in love. Love is for fools. Love is for children. I don't love the people I work with. I just work with them. You don't have to love people to be around them. This is a tone that we're setting. And we want to touch and agree on 2023 with something very different, with something much more sustainable, much more beneficial for us. We want to say we're compatible with love. Love is being able to find God in any situation, seeing it, feeling it, reciprocating it, and being safe in it. That's literally what love. I can find love at work. I'm compatible with that. I can find love in my dreams and my journey. I'm compatible with that. I find love in raising my children. I'm compatible with that. I can find love in a romantic partner. I'm compatible with that. I can find love in a new vocation, in a new institution, a new journey. I can find love. Love is possible wherever I go. That's all I'm saying when I say I am compatible with it. I'm changing the mindset that love hurts, that love is bad, that I don't want love. Love is simply finding God, seeing God, reciprocating the creator and wherever you are. Are you compatible with that? If you can touch and agree on that, you can change the perspective and you can change the draw in of your life. I am compatible with love. Chemistry is contagious. If I believe I don't get with it, if I believe I'm not connected with it, if I believe I don't deserve it, if I believe I don't have it, I won't have it. But the chemistry, start getting along with things in your life. Watch how it changes, guys. I'm saying not even big, great compatibility, like, oh, I'm getting along well with everything. I'm saying just change getting along with something or someone. Create a space where you draw in energies and realities and situations where you agree, where we agree on life, where we are compatible and gelling, and watch how many things come to you in that manner. I'm saying if we want to change it, we got to change it. We want to change it, we got to change it, we got to change it. Right? So we're touching and agreeing on that. We're compatible with love. We're compatible with life. There are individuals out there taking their lives. And y'all, those that have been following me know how touched I am by suicide or thoughts of suicide and everything that happens with a celebrity less Twitch. You know, how sensitive that was for me and a lot of people. And just many people that have been taking their lives up into that. There's so many people. These are people that are believing at some point a belief sunk in and they adopted a belief that they weren't compatible with life. And we sit here and we might think like, this is crazy. Who thinks that? Who would sink so low? Who would get to such a place? But literally, they just had to buy the lie. They just had to buy the lie that they were incompatible with life. Life is experiencing. Life is simply experiencing, growing, and being. Life is having breath, having purpose, having motion. I was watching something this morning and it said, y'all know I can't even remember. I watch so many blogs and little docu-series and things in the morning. And I was watching something this morning that said, death is not the ultimate tragedy in life. Not living a life of purpose and intentionality, and I know I'm paraphrasing a little bit, is the greatest tragedy. There are people that are believing that they aren't compatible with life. And before you say, I'm not one of those people, I love life. I love the Lord. I give thanks. I give great risings in the morning, blessings to the deities and divine energies and whomever it is, that power source that you tap into. There are many of us that thinks that we don't project that energy, don't magnate that energy towards us. And I'm saying those of us that feel incompatible with life are those of us that's like, I don't know if I am enough. I don't know if I should be here. I don't know if if anything is going to work out for me. I don't believe that life will get any better for me. I don't think that I can have or do or be whatever it is that I want, need, and desire wholeheartedly. You are thinking that you're incompatible with life. Life is breath. Life is experience. Life is growth. Sometimes we go through hard times in life and we think that we aren't still in life. We still are in life. You're in the experience of life. You're in the flow of life. You're in the seasons of life, but you are still living. And trust me, silver linings are still happening. You are still breathing. You are still getting and receiving love. You are still thinking and growing it. Whenever you get into a challenge and you have to think your way out, pray your way out, move your way through, you're growing. And that is still a part of life. So there are those of us that think that because of life is tough or difficult sometimes that we're not compatible with it. There are those of us that think that because life doesn't look the way we want it to look from time to time, that we are incompatible with it. That we are not living it. That we are not in it. That we are not experiencing it just the way we're intended to it or intending to be experiencing it at that exact time. Life is happening for you. And life is working out for you. Listen, I'm saying this with a complete smile on my face, with absolute joy and faith in my heart, with a great deal of obstacles and conflicts on my life right now. Right now, today, when I hang up with y'all, I have a day of situations to face. I have choices and decisions and miracles that need to happen. Like right now. But what I'm saying is, I'm not coming to you in this way that's saying, like, no, just believe in life, and life will believe in you. I mean, I do believe that. But what I'm saying is, stop deeming yourself incompatible with life. That looks like suicide. That looks like depression. That looks like giving up. That looks like substance abuse or abuse of anything, overindulgence or underindulgence. It looks like that. It looks like you feeling like, I'm not compatible with life. It's not working with me. It's not working for me. It's not good for me. It's not here for me. The promise of prosperity, the promise of overcoming, the promise of triumph is for someone else, but you're not believing in that it's for you. That is you deeming yourself incompatible with life. You and life work well together. I'm declaring that we touching and agree. This is a praise break. You and life work well together. You and life work well together. I know that you are possibly sick. I know you're probably going through. I know that you're in doubt. I know that your money may be low. I know that people may not even know what's really happening behind all of your scenes. I know that you might be in shambles in relationships. I know that you might be trying to figure some things out. You might be confused. You might be afraid. You might be frustrated. I'm saying you and life work well together. I know that because you're still here. You're still working through life. You're still moving through your purpose. You have not fulfilled that. You have not taken your last breath. Therefore, life is still compatible with you. And all you need to do is get tuned into the compatibility, meaning that I don't believe in life only when life is going good. Excuse me, y'all. Such a lady. Excuse me, guys. Whenever, all that talking is all coming down. I don't believe in life only when life is moving the way that it needs to work. I'm not only working towards life, believing in life, pushing towards life, feeding life, nurturing my life, praying over my life, planning my life. I'm not only doing that when it's good, because I'm believing that I'm compatible. When you believe something works for you, you work it. Think about an outfit, right? Think about, I don't know all my fashionistas that are out there. But if you find an outfit that's just popping, a hairstyle that's just working, something that's just it's doing it for you, right? You move differently about it. You think differently about it. You feel differently about it because you believe that it's working with you. It's working for you. It's working with your skin tone, your complexion, your color. It's moving with your mood. And it's like, this is for me. I want us to feel that way about life. It's working with you. Might not look like it's coming together all together. Some of us got to work a long time to put the outfits together we put together. Sometimes we wake up like this. Sometimes we putting some stuff together for a while. I'm going to get the shoes, to match the purse, put my money to the side and then you step out and people think you just you just came out like that. You've been putting it together because it's been working for you. Because it's been a part of your plan. It's been a part of your prayer. It's been a part of your focus. Life is working for you. Keep it in your prayers. Keep it in your focus. Keep it in your plans. Keep it in your joy and keep your life in a high vibrational place of your existence because you're compatible with it. And watch what happens. Ashe, ashe. Look at that. Okay, I'm trying to read and look at all that. Okay, let me focus. I love you. Thank you, Nunu. You're compatible with life, okay? We are compatible with life. We want to touch and agree on that in 2023. Touch and agree on 2023 a Moment of Harmony praise break. I'm compatible with life. Ashe. Ashe. Now, I am compatible with the universe, okay? What did I say? I said chemistry is contagious. Declare yourself compatible with love, life, and the universe. Watch what's going to happen for you in 2023. Y'all, when I was in the mindset only weeks ago, I don't know how this is going to work out. I don't know how that is going to work out. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm all alone. I'm all frustrated. Someone just called me. Yo, I hate when that happens. Someone is calling me while I'm live. So I'm going to give the phone a second to recalibrate. I've noticed on the playbacks that when someone calls me when I'm live or even texts me when I'm live, it causes a glitch. Don't ask me. I didn't create the technology. I'm just giving it a second. So if there was a glitch, we're going to get back in line, right? Okay. So compatible. When I was in the place of I don't know how and I don't know what and then I need. When I begin to believe that I don't know how, but I do know it will. I don't know how, I do know will, right? I don't know when, but I do know it will. When I begin to shift that, the Creator immediately begin to manifest for me. Oh, I feel alone and sent me feelings of not feeling alone. I feel misunderstood and sent me the feelings of being understood. I feel under-resourced and sent me additional resources. Listen, all I did was tune in to my now, the greatness and the brilliance of my now. I tuned in and I said, I'm compatible. And when I started to have chemistry with like, dang, I get along in this energy. Or this is a really good energy on me. This is a really good feel for me. This person, this opportunity, this environment, this is really good for me. It started changing for me at work. It started changing for me in personal relationships. Immediately, I just declared myself. I agreed. I came in alignment and agreement with 2023. Y'all get in alignment with the year. We get to hoping and a wishing and a praying. I hope the year and pray the year and I feel the year and I hope this. I'm thinking this year. I'm going to manifest this year. And I love manifestation and I love positive thinking and I love, what is it called? Manifestation vision boards. All that jazz. But when we get on the hoping and the wishing side of it, sometimes we just sitting over there hoping and wishing the whole year away. But when we get in the believing and the doing side of it, we get into the conjuring and the creating side of it. When we get into the conjuring and the creating side of it, what happens is then the changes. Y'all, it's just the beginning. It's like first 2 weeks of January, and my spirit is different. And it's different because I went from hoping and a wishing and a praying to acknowledging the chemistry of life and how strong and powerful it is. If I draw in what works for me, I'll have more of what works for me. If I give to what works for me, I'll have more of what works for me. If I spend time, create, come on. I need some tea this morning. If I create more of what works for me, I'll have more of what work. Come on, y'all. We're touching and agreeing. Y'all, this all the energy that came off that prayer and purge, and it's going to keep me through the rest of the month. But immediately I had affirmation of others. I had love and affirmation of self. I had what I didn't think was working or wouldn't work, couldn't figure out, started working. I said, you know what, girl, you might be compatible. I just might be compatible with life. I just might be compatible with love. I just might be compatible with the universe. Oh, as a matter of fact, I now know it works for me. That didn't work for me. That situation, those situations, the past situations, those low vibrational things don't work with me. But that doesn't mean that nothing works with me. It doesn't mean that other things can't work for and with me. We have to be careful of how contagious chemistry is. We're walking around here talking about this bug and these pandemics and this virus and how quickly we can catch it, how quickly it can come and destroy us, interfere with our lives and our immune system. I want to tell you how quickly you can catch chemistry with life. It can just go down that quick. You are compatible with life. You are compatible with love. You're compatible with the universe. I hear people say, oh, universe doesn't love me. Universe don't think that of me. When you say blessed and highly favored, that means only for the favored. Favor is in the eye of the beholder. Creator favors that which favors him or her or it. Right? So you are compatible with the universe. Well, as the universe will have it, or Murphy Law, or you know how things go. You know it wouldn't be life if it wasn't like this. You know, I got a coworker that he jokes. He says, what does he say? Whenever our clients come and say, he says, you know, how are you? And the clients may say, how are you? And he'll say, I can't complain. The line's too long anyway. It's a funny little joke, but it also gives, if you really believe it, you're not joking about it. It's an energy towards incompatibility with the universe. It's saying that I can't say what's going on with me or what's wrong with me because who would care anyway? Well, you're compatible with the universe. You're in alignment with the universe. You are a master and a creator. You are a valuable player at the table of the universe. It does matter. You do matter. It will happen. It is happening. You are working it. You are creating it. And when you get into that space, you then can say, like, I'm compatible with the universe. You'll stop thinking like, well, you know, as luck will have it, or I was the last person. That's how it is for me. That's always how it works out for me. You are declaring an incompatibility with the universe, with divine source, with divine motion. And you can't. I'm not saying things don't happen. Yes, they do. Stuff doesn't go down strange. Things don't happen that you don't want to happen. But my thing is, understand that it's happening. That's why I keep saying, y'all know Mercury's in retrograde. That don't have nothing to do with, that is what's happening around me from time to time. But because I'm in alignment with the universe, I am not afraid of it. I can't tell you how many clients didn't want to come into work on Friday the 13th. I was up in there singing Chris Brown, and I didn't say no crazy things didn't go down. It was some really weird, strange things happening. However, whenever it did, I reminded myself that I am in alignment with the universe. I'm not afraid. I'm fearing a day, an hour, a time, a number. No, I was in there saying, it's Freaky Friday. Whenever something crazy happened, my coworkers are looking at me like, yes, all the computer systems just went down. But guess what? I'm in alignment with my assignment. I have nothing to fret. Yep, I can't get, y'all, I'm compatible with the universe. I'm going to give you this quick example. And then we're going to get ready to get up out of here, right? I went into work, a crazy work week. An abundance, a so-called promotion, but we know we ain't gonna go too much into it, but so-called promotion, that really just comes with a lot more work. And I was like, oh my God, okay, how am I gonna do this? What am I gonna do? But I'm in alignment with the universe. I'm seeing it as an opportunity. I'm counting it all joy, right? Crazy things begin to happen with more things on my shoulders. Oh my gosh, I get to work on Friday and I have a boatload of my own work and I have new assignments and new responsibilities that I'm like, how am I going to work this out? I'm going to tell you what happened. My computer went down the entire morning of Friday. When I went into work with these thoughts, it only went down for the morning time and only went down for the main database I needed to communicate with clients, but the whole system didn't shut down. Y'all bear with me. The whole system didn't shut down, because if the whole system would have shut down, I wouldn't have been able to get some other work done. I would have only been able to do client work, like real life in time. My real life in time, only my computer, guys. When I got there, it was one of my supervisors, her computer kind of went down, but then it got back up. Only my computer was off for literally the whole morning. But the stack of work I had to do for my personal work before I got into my client work, I busted out. Because I did not have to stop for a client. I didn't have to take. What I'm saying is, Mercury was still in retrograde. Okay, the Freaky Friday stuff was still happening, but it didn't affect me negatively. It did. I'm not saying that trials won't come, tribulations won't come, happenstance won't happen. I'm saying when you're compatible with the universe, it will all work out for you. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Well, how am I compatible with the universe when this happened and that happened, and I had my tire went flat. Do you know how many times somebody tire went flat? They had to go to the mechanic, had to call out of work, had something important to do, and when they get to the mechanic, they found the love of their life, their next husband or wife. I'm saying you are compatible with the universe. Whatever is happening right now, whatever it looks like, whatever it feels like, whatever it seems like, declare yourself compatible. Chemistry is contagious. We're touching and agreeing over 2023 that I am compatible with love, life, and the universe. I do not work against it. It does not work against me. Everything doesn't work for me, but I do work in these elements strongly, divinely, profoundly. I work in the element of love. I am a being of love. Okay, just because it didn't work with that, or it won't work with you, or it didn't work with this situation or that possible situation, doesn't mean I don't work well with love. I'm a divine being of love. I'm compatible. It's going to come. It's coming. It's happening. Love will be in every place I look for it. It is. There's no lack of love around me. Declare it. I am compatible with love. I am compatible with life. I'm not saying life is not happening. I'm not saying bill collectors won't harass you. I am not saying that people won't disappoint you. I'm saying that, but life, the breath, the connection, the experience, the exposure, the growth, it's working for you. It's working for you. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't. You wouldn't still be living. You wouldn't have it tomorrow. If you wake up tomorrow, it's still working for you. It's still working for you. You're compatible with it. Change, shifts, manifest differently. Watch what happens. In the universe. Me and the universe. Me and the creator above all. We like this. Okay? It's working for me. It's working for me. It's not against me. Chemistry is contagious. I am compatible with it. I'm not looking for the ways that we don't work. I am rejoicing in the ways that I do work in love, in life, and in the universe, in connection. I'm rejoicing in that. I'm giving thanks and watching what it happens. Y'all, it's happening. It's happening. It's changing. It's growing. It's blossoming because I work well. It looks good on me. Y'all, let life look good on you in 2023. Everybody got a bad hair day. Okay. Everyone has a day every now and again of just binging in the bed in the pajamas. It doesn't mean that yesterday wasn't great and tomorrow won't be great either. Overall, I believe in my compatibility with life, love, and the universe. All right, y'all. 2023, touch and agree. Moment of Harmony praise break. Whole rest of the month of January. February, we're moving into a declaration series. Get your spirit together because we're doing big work. I love you all so very much. I am so full of joy when it comes to our platform and our space. And the Creator is going to bless it to grow, y'all. It's going to bless y'all to grow. It's going to bless me to grow. Going to bless the platform to become all that we need it to be. We're touching and agreeing in 2023. We're not complaining. We're not doubting. We're not discounting. We are touching and agreeing. Agree with me in 2023. But there is a song. There's a gospel song. Agree with me. I won't. I got to think about it. But I love it. It just came to my mouth. Agree with me. Agree with me in 2023. I love you all. Let's touch and agree. Y'all have a wonderful day. I love you, New. And I will see you next Saturday.